Doing this wonder. High School Kill River Valley. Can you hear me? No, this thing ain't gonna let me. Can anybody hear me? I want to make sure this thing's still working. Let me know if my sound's working, guys. If you can hear me or not. Okay. Thanks, Martin. I'm not good with names, so it's been months since I've been on here. So I've forgot a lot of names. I know there's a lot of Daves and Roys and Rons, and there's I don't know how many Rons. I'm trying to get this off of here, but evidently I'm not remembering how to actually do that either. I do Dwayne, if I'm pronouncing that right. It's a different way for Wayne or Dwayne. Nathan DeLay, welcome to the live stream. Union Central System, welcome. Dave BNSF Nscaler or Nscale, welcome. Mike Dalton, not sure how to pronounce that name, but it's Scientist UFO, I believe. Builder. And let's see if I can use my remote mouse here. Try to do this. Look at the chat. Like we might have. My counter ain't working because I can't get this screen to go off. Okay, well, that didn't get me nowhere either. Uh-oh. Now we've got something else popping up. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this, guys. Give me a second here. Oh, I done lost my whole live stream, whole camera thing now. See if I can get back out of that. Oh boy. Table. Okay, that turns. Who else am I missing? Gerald Farms, welcome to the live stream. Already said hi to Martin. He helped me with the sound a little bit ago. And we got to unwanted an email. I need to get off of here. Okay, it looks like 10 viewers according to the count over here in my chat. But I ain't bringing my YouTube counter up in my screen because I can't get the screen up where I want it to be. So, I'm not sure how to do that. Okay, that brings that back, but I don't want that. Oops. Don't want that either. 11. Now it's coming up on the smaller screen. I wanted it up here, but I guess I'll live with it where it is. Because I don't want to lose something. Okay, guys. Well, anyway, welcome all 11 of you. It don't look like I have any moderators in here. Nobody's turned blue. So we'll wait a couple more minutes and see if any moderators or anybody else shows up. This was just a throw together thing because normally, well, I know last week I didn't do a reminder video and I didn't end up going live anyway. Something else came up. Okay, well, Nancy's here, so she'll keep all you guys in good condition. Yeah, I don't know. I've been away from this computer for a long time, guys, so I got to learn all this all over again. Okay, Nancy, that's good. At least I have somebody in here, and I don't think any of these guys will get out of control. Everybody's that's in here has been here before. Just remember, guys, don't get out of control. Nancy's the moderator. Woman in the house. Okay, guys, since we have 10 or 11 of you, and now it's saying 10. Somebody, William Selman, welcome. I don't think, yeah, I don't think any of them will give you any trouble. Everybody that's been in here has been here before. I recognize everybody's name. Yeah, remember Nancy has that big stick, and she will use it if she has to. Okay, guys, I want to do some shout out subscriber channels that I want to give shout outs to and try to give up or give them some more subs. So go check out their channels. I probably will not have them in the description. But so try to listen and see if you can remember them or write them down or whatever you want to do. First one is Cowboy Bowie and Timberline Junction Railroad. He has 100 subscribers. Let's try to get him up to like 125 or something like that and boost him up there a little bit. He's got some videos on his channel. The next one is Sean Sanaford. Now that's spelled S-H-A-U-N, Sean, and his last name is spelled S-A-N-D, as in sand, beach sand. I, the letter I, and the word Ford, San of Ford. It's all one word. San I Ford. 28 subs. Let's see if we can get him up to at least 35. Boost him up there a little bit. Hello. Mike Gender Man. I'm not sure if might be new. I don't know. Anyway, he's saying hi to everybody. Oh, hi, Nora. Hi, Digger. Welcome to the live stream. Union Central said, yes, I already said hi to him. Next one is Kenneth Amos Jr. B&O hyphen or whatever that little line is, 51. He has 2 channels, or I might be wrong on that. It might be a different Kenneth that has the 2 different channels. But check him out. 26 subscribers. Try to get him up to, at least 30, 35. Help him boost his channel. Next one, 62 subs. Dwayne Ernest. And he's in here in the chat. So help him get up to at least 70, 75. Boost him up there. He's in the chat, so everybody should know who he is. The next one is PDRR Engineer. And I'm pretty sure that is all one word when you look it up. We'll get to that, Nathan. But he has 62 subs. Hi, Dave Piper. PDRR Engineer, 62 subs. Try to get him up to at least 70, 75. The next one is Heather's HO Trains and More. Now this is the picture I've seen. This is I'm going to guess that she's a young girl, or maybe even a little older than a kid. She has 34 subs. I think she's just starting out, so try to get her up to at least 40, 45, and check her channel out. Heather's HO Trains and more. The last one, and I know he's in here because I've seen him earlier in the chat, Dave BNSF in scale. He has 84 subs. Let's try to get him up around 100 or more, guys. Boost his channel up. Check his channel out. Check all them people's channels out. Subscribe, like, comment, share, ding the little bells so you don't miss nothing. Now a special shout out, and he's not in here, but you all know him as Jack. He sent me some cars that I purchased from him, and we're going to look at those here in a couple minutes. And excuse the glue, because I got to glue the one back together. But here's one of them, which is a bulkhead. And I don't know, I may have to switch to my, well, I can't even do that because the wrong screen's on here. But anyway, if you all can see that, it's in a bag. I put it in a bag because of the small pieces that need glued back on. But it's a Northern Pacific bulkhead car. The couplers and all need put back on, the brake wheel and the bulkhead ends and stuff like that. He had bought this like this and had to glue it himself, and the only way he could ship it in the box was to actually tear it apart and for me to do what he had to do. So there's a ladder and brake wheel and all kinds of little stuff in there that I hope I have everything that I found. Okay. And of course, a little coupler that I will have to put back on this. It's a CIRR, which is an Early County, Georgia, Chattanooga Industrial Railroad boxcar. And if I can get that into the camera, I'm hoping you all can see that. Because I can't put on my other cam. Hi, John Dilly. Goffa. I haven't got no notifications about your channel, Goffa. I might have to check that out. Maybe it got unsubscribed or something from you. I haven't been on here a lot, so could be that YouTube decided to get rid of you or something off my channel. The next one is another boxcar, double door boxcar. Longview, Portland, and Northern car. Again, KD couplers, because Jack took care of his rolling stock, and I needed some good rolling stock for some of my better trains that will be around someday, I guess. The next one is the Texas State Railroad, TSRR 703. And John Dilly might have seen these on the video of Jack's. I don't know if he's seen that video or not, but I can get that on the camera. I'm hoping you all can see that. And it's got the extended Tupperware boxes on it to make them out from the boxcar better. And of course, we've got some chemical hoppers. Here's one, the Stauffer Chemical Company. And one of our old original local railroads, C&O. There's one, and these are two different numbers, but they're the same type car and road name. So that's a big shout out to Jack Jack, and there will be a few more cars coming from him that I had purchased last night. And John Dilly won one of them over me. Congratulations, John. I thought that's what you was actually talking about on that one tank car, and that's totally fine. I knew it was the same one. I just asked Jack if you did get it first. That way, I wasn't taking it from you, and it's entirely fine. Because I said that, I think I said the one with the red stripe or blue stripe or whatever it was, and you said the letters, and it was the same car. So that does that mail call, and the special shout out to Jack Jack. Yes, I do too, Nathan. What Golfa said, those engines that Wilmer did a video on, they look awesome. Now, my mom was off today from work, and we took my daughter Abigail, which you've seen on some of my live feeds in the past. We went down to Frederick County, Maryland, down the road from us. We're in Washington County, so we went down Frederick to school clothes shop for my daughter, Abigail, who is going into high school this year. And there's no tax on clothes this week in the state of Maryland. So it's a perfect week to get school clothes. Now, while we was down Boscos, which is like a department store where we went for clothes, I found they was discounted down in price some packs of Easy Track. These was $7.99 a pack versus what Hobby Lobby or one of those other places would be selling them for $11, $12 or more. So I grabbed all 4 of these packs because they was marked down to $7.99. Yeah, that's the same way in Pennsylvania. There's no tax on clothes ever. So, and Pennsylvania's right near us also. But we decided to go to Frederick and take advantage of being no tax week. So, but anyway, I bought 4 packs of Easy Track. Not that I use Easy Track all the time, but it's nice to have for around a Christmas tree, or just to play around with some trains on the carpet or on a desk or whatever. And it's good for test track. If you just want a length of test track to test your engines, or put it over in the DCC for program track, or you can also modify it to hook into your normal Atlas track or Bachmann track or whatever kind of track you use, and just make it so it looks like it's coming down slowly into a yard or something like that, because the main line's always higher than the yard. Of course, a lot of people know that, but with that's one way you could probably do it. Now, what Nathan DeLay was wondering what the plan was for these train sets, and I don't know if you can see this or not. This is a CSX Intermobile set. It has the EM, and now let me get the letters right, because I usually don't say them. EMD GP40 CSX 6211, and you have one intermobile car, number, it's actually CSX Transportation on the letters, 50 37 74, and up here you have CSXT, which is CSX Transportation, number 50 37 68. So the main reason I got this is because I wanted another CSX engine, and I wanted these 2 intermobile cars. The caboose, I wasn't really worried about, but a caboose is a caboose, because I run cabooses also. So this is a nice little set. I got it marked down, but it still cost me probably $100. So it was marked down from, a couple hundred or 100 and something. So, and it does have, it's Bachmann, and it has Bachmann Easy Track, and all it is just a oval, and of course a Bachmann Power Pack, and the Bachmann Easy, the Easy Mate couplers or whatever they are, the plastic ones. But I thought it was kind of neat, and I wanted these 2 cars because these intermobile cars ain't always easy to find on eBay, especially if they say CSX, Conrail, and, if it has a railroad on them, it's normally not easy for me to find anyway. Now, a lot of stuff is getting hard to find, but if you're on eBay or somewhere all the time and constantly looking, you can always strike the good luck charm. So, but anyway, here is the second one I got, and this cost me a little bit more. It was like 67, I believe. Now that was marked down from 200 and something. So these sets was on sale. It has enough for a 47-inch, 38-inch oval. Again, Easy Track, Bachmann. This one's called the Rail Chief. The other one's called a Coastliner set. But this one's BNSF number 3001. I do not own a BNSF engine yet until today. The only engines that I ever had close to this was Santa Fe engines and Burlington Northern engines, which I always ran together after they merged and started coming out with these years back. And I never owned a Pumpkin yet, and now I do. So, but it comes with the boxcar, a Gongola, the Wisconsin Central Hopper, and the BNSF Pumpkin Collar caboose. So, and again, a power pack, the couplers, and your Easy Track. So I thought they was neat sets. They actually had a Liberty Bell set with the real old number 76 engine. Unfortunately, it was a little out of my price range. These two sets plus the 4 packs of track actually added up to that one set on sale. So I went with buying 2 sets and the track. Not that I really needed the track, because like I said before, I don't normally use the Bachmann Easy Track. But, when you want to test something and you got to bring stuff into the house, to instead of going out to the train shed or wherever, you can set up the Bachmann Easy Track on the carpet or kitchen table or whatever, and just taking totally just have fun testing the engines or have a little train time elsewhere. So, but this one here comes with a 130 piece accessory set. You got a signal bridge, 36 assorted figures, which look like they might need painted because they're unpainted. 24 telephone poles, and I can always use telephone poles. Because I always considered building my own. I just don't know how I'm going to do the transformer pieces yet. But I'm a far distance away from accessories right now, besides what I do already have hooked up as I'm going. But 48 railroad and street signs. So they help too, because a lot of this stuff separate, probably, the Canadian National car, the Burlington Northern car, the Wisconsin Central car, you might be able to possibly find at a train show for a few dollars. But the caboose, I'm not sure if I ever actually seen that in any of our train shows. Or if I remember seeing any BNSF engines like this one. There's some out there, but they want, a lot of money for them because they're DCC or, something like that. But these sets, I wanted them basically for the engine, the caboose, of course the cars that I don't have, and the intermobile cars was one of the main things I wanted because, like I say, I can never find anything like this before somebody else finds it ahead of me. So, but that's pretty much the Boscov trip. My daughter got her clothes, and I ended up, of course, with trains. So let's go back over to chat. Hate slow mode gets more expensive after. Yes, after high school. That's cool looking train set. Thank you, Harry Lewis. Oh yeah, and I have a senior this year. Wayne. No, I'm actually HO. I have a couple in scale trains. The main one is the Western Maryland of mine. I really don't get to run it much because it's so small, and with arthritis and these big hands, arthritis just don't work with N scale. I would have went N scale, but there's a lot of stuff in N scale that you can't find, as well as HO scale, which a lot of stuff you can find in HO that you can't find in N. And with, of course, I found out with like Bachmann plastic bill or whatever it is, because there was a Lionel plastic bill, and now Bachmann had plastic bill too, I think, or Bachmann bill or something like that it's called. But anyway, if you go to a train shop and find Bachmann trains, like buildings and stuff like that, and go like O scale or O gauge, if you see it there, more than likely you can go over to the Bachmann section in the HO or N scale and find the same exact building in HO and N scale also. Now, it's always the same exact thing, just different scales. Yes, HO is kind of small, but I also have on my dad's O gauge Lionel Marks stuff, and I also have one O scale MTH talking engine. And I tell you what, just that engine and those cars alone, I got over $1,000 and, well, $1,000 and some dollars in it, plus whatever I had to have repaired on it, on the engine before. So I got a lot of money just in that one train, but that's the only O scale that I will. Oh yeah, N scale. N scale too small for Yeah, N scale's kind of small. And I definitely wouldn't want to be in Z scale or TT scale. Because that's, going into the coffee table briefcase deal there. So anyway, it's 7:40 already. Let me go ahead and do some other announcements here real quick, and we'll get to your subscriber numbers. Hi, Jerry. Dwight. Welcome to the live stream. And there's no racing this weekend, guys, so we're not scheduled anywhere. We're not scheduled until the 24th. So hopefully, if all goes well, in between rainstorms around here in Maryland, I can get the car unloaded and do a little work on it. I got to pull some weight out of the trunk and inside the car to be legal at Hagerstown again, because I added weight to try to make weight for a place called Bedford Speedway up in Bedford County, Pennsylvania. I never got to go because rain was coming in that area, and I did not leave the house and decide to go 81 miles. Good thing I didn't, because they got their qualifying in and lined up for their special feature that I wanted to be in, and it just totally rained on them, and it's been rescheduled for about 2 times now. So, because they're already qualified and the feature is set, I can't go to Bedford and run that night unless I run the regular show that's scheduled in there too. Oh yeah, what racetrack's that, Dwight? Where are you from, buddy? Maybe I heard of it. Because I run at a place called Hagerstown Speedway here in Maryland, in Washington County. It's considered Western Maryland. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and do some announcements. Everybody knows Tom from Tom's Trains and Things. He does a live feed on Mondays. And I'm not sure of the time, but yes, the small tracks are disappearing. They're not getting car counts and they're not getting fans. And that's the problem with the old racing. Oh, okay, yeah, LaSalle, I'm sorry, LaSalle Speedway. Yes, I heard of that in Illinois. Yes, I heard of that before. They ran late models and possibly sprint cars and all them kind of classes, maybe. Oh, okay. Thanks, Nora. Nora's saying 8 p.m. is his time, but it's like every other Tuesday, or every other or not Tuesday, but Monday, or every other month or something like that, I believe. He said he was going to do his. So, I was thinking like Jimmy from DIY and Digital also did one on Monday. But we got on Tuesdays, we got On Track Tuesday. At normally everybody's at 7 o'clock Eastern, for the exception of Tony, who I believe goes on at 8 because of working at his job a little later. So check On Track Tuesday out. Wednesday, we have our good buddy Sparky, who's over in the UK right now. So he did go live last Wednesday, and I believe Vinny did a premiere special last night in Sparky's spot. Thursday, well, you normally get stuck with me, but I haven't been here, but here I am. So, surprise, surprise. At 7 p.m. Thursdays, Hot Rod Rodney 25, or Nora also has a get-together chat, and I done forgot what the name of it was. I think it's like a hangout chat where he has people on the panel chatting with him. Sort of like YouTube Model Builders. And they come on at 9 tonight, I believe, with Big Bill and all them. Friday, always Fridays, you get Cousin Vinny at 8 p.m. And far as I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, Nora, Friday and Saturdays is 2448 Toy Man. Far as I know, he does his Friday and Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Is he still on there, Nora, for those times and days? It's been a while since I watched his live feed, so I'm way out of. Okay, so check out Ron Toyman 2448 Toyman at 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday nights. I think the one night is his chat, and the other night. Oh, okay. Taking the summer off. Well, it's good to keep the times going out there. That way everybody remembers. But I do know Nancy Jones does a get-together live chat once in a while when she can. And make sure you check out Nancy Jones' channel, because she does all kinds of different stuff. She hasn't did one of those trash train videos for a while, but she can put out some videos. She don't necessarily need the trash train video to keep her channel on the air. And like I said, guys, I apologize for not checking out a lot of people's channels and keeping up with you. Okay, School Kill. Nice to have you in here. Oh, Track Smack is still on? What do you mean, me and those trash trains? I don't go out and rail fan those trash trains. Only Nancy Jones does that. I'm picking on you, Nancy. Well, anyway, go ahead. The last 10 minutes, go ahead and put your channel subscriber numbers up there in the chat. And I'll try to read most of them off. Oh, I also want to mention Ralph Greenwood's Car Barn show videos. I also want to mention Wilmer from Indian Head Valley Railroad's Not Bad show. And we all know anything Vinny does is good. Premieres, scratch builds, anything. Let's see, who am I missing? Oh yes, and we can't forget our good friend from Panama, Mr. Roy Smith, for his layout updates on Saturdays and Tuesday evenings for his dispatch show. So make sure you check all those shows out. Give them support. Plus DIY and digital, and a couple other ones. Okay, let's see what we have here. 71, 72. Must didn't like the well, yeah, that's everybody, or a lot of people. Right, I get that too. I'll be up to 360, and next thing I know, the next day I look, I'm back down to 355. So I've done lost. 839 for Nora, 376 for Union Central System, and Randy from RD&T. I believe your name's Randy. I hope that's your name. If I haven't mistake you for a Ron. 245. Yes, usually Saturday morning for Vinny's premiere. 306 for Digger. Dave Piper, 155. Dwayne Ernest, 62. And I did give you a shout out, Dwayne, so hopefully that'll help. William Selman, 145. Nancy Jones, 1,543. Yes, Nancy, you're popular, girl. You are popular. You got all those grocery hauls, the ice cream truck hauls, trash trains, intermobile, whatever you can catch in that category of rail fanning. Then you got your drone that you've been talking about flying. Then going in the Space Needle. I mean, a lot of people won't even ever get to visit the Space Needle, so you're kind of lucky on that one. You live right there in the same place, so. No problem, Dwayne. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. That's pretty much it. And I will probably do a separate mail call video on the Jack cars and these two train sets and the track, just so I have the different yes, that's what I was looking at, Nancy. That's amazing what they can build. Of course, I guess it really ain't. It's more the idea of the escalator part, and then they can also turn the stairs into a ramp for people like Nancy that's disabled in a wheelchair. I mean, even people with a cane or crutches or something like that want to visit. And that's the neatest thing I ever seen. I mean, next thing you know, they'll want to make elevators like that in places. But I mean, the future's here. All they have to do is work on the technology and the mechanical parts of it and all the electrical parts of it. So, all right. I thank everybody for. Yes, I love that video, Nancy. I thought that was the neatest thing. The way the wall went down, the stairs went from stairs to the ramp, which is similar to the escalator steps when it goes in and rotates back around underneath itself. But they made it so it closes up, and so you can roll right on, and the wall goes up right behind you, and it just elevates you to wherever you need to go. Thank you, Digger. Appreciate that. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. Everybody have a great, safe weekend, starting with tomorrow being Friday for some. And make sure you check out our cousin Vinny tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on his channel. And send your thoughts and prayers to everyone in El Paso, Texas, for all the shootings and the injured, as well as Dayton, Ohio, for the shootings and the injured, and Philadelphia also had shootings as well. So send your thoughts and prayers to all three of those states. I don't know why there's such stupid people in this world, but there is. I mean, anybody that just goes in and starts blasting in a Walmart, there's something wrong with them. So, no problem, Nancy. All right. Continued prayers and thoughts to all the families, the police officers, fire departments, rescue squad crews, and military, and of course our president, who anybody else that's involved, the families of the wounded and the shot. So That's it for me. Have a good weekend. Be safe. Be cool if you're hot. Be warm if you're cold, depending where you're living. Till the next time, guys. Bye for now.